Evening everybody, welcome to episode 7. I want to give you all a little bit of a lowdown of what we expect to be going on for this week. Not that well planned out, but we've definitely got some things in the pipeline that should happen, so we'll wait and see what goes on. This week we should have the plasterer coming in to finish off what he started last week. We should have some fabricators on site, cutting out the container doors and welding in the doors to the changing room in the office. We'll also have a little bit more painting going on. We're going to build some more workshop stuff. Heaps of cabling going on in the background, but the final run for all the data and that sort of stuff should be going on. We're going to electrify and light the bus upstairs for the offices. And we're actually going to start bringing over some of our shop fittings and a few other bits as well to start the very early beginnings of making this place look like an actual shop. So a little bit unplanned, we're waiting on a lot of things going on, so let's see what happens, but whatever happens it will end up in this video, so just check it out. There goes Deck with the first bit of plaster. Not bad for an ex-bike mechanic. Got himself a real trade, didn't he? Somebody's made himself at home, look. Hey, look at that. Well set up. Don't know if he knows how to use a microwave, and he most certainly doesn't drink tea or coffee. Breaking out all the big tools. Just for that. Look at this one. Damn perfectionist look. Old Deck the plasterer did a fine job. Smooth. If anyone's wondering what the vacuuming is. That looks fun.
You want any crystal meth?
Crystal meth. Think you need an extension for your vacuum, you?
Yeah, you do, you got one?
Yeah, I have actually.
I thought you'd see it because you walked past.
I didn't see you bloody follow me in. Obviously, the engineering guys down here are cutting the doorways out. That's going to be an office over there. Nice little door with a window going in. This one over here is going to be a changing room. They look pretty good when they're done.
The frame's gone in this side, though. Say it again.
Outside, Mick is removing the fire door and replacing it for a steel security door, so we're all nice and safe. So all the old stuff's coming out, and then this little beauty here is going to go in. Looking really good now, to be fair. It's really coming together quite quickly. Call it nice names, Mick, please, because we need this for the video. That blooming blasted flipping thing, eh, Mick? That what? I don't know how to work the kettle. Well, Jake's been putting more cables round, making Nick's office all nice for him. And
You have the diffuser.
we haven't put the diffuse on these bits, but
We're on. We're cooking on gas.
sorted it. Smashed it again. What are you doing? Get all of your jobs then, Jake.
Can't be done, mate. Can't be done.
Somebody's got to do it. Got handles. Fly along, Jake.
I'm not on the floor, no, darling. In the front. What they do,
They're going like
that's
that.
it, yeah.
Rat building's got a bit serious.
Nah, that's it, mate. Thanks.
Just let me know there's too many moving parts.
They always send
You
spares.
used to with like 3 wires.
They always send spares.
Yeah, there's no twin and earth, is there, Jake?
Nah. Chop the earth.
What happens?
We was chatting for the purposes of the vlog.
What happens when you leave Mick on his own is he does the job that he needs 2 people for on his own because he ain't got time to mess about.
Ain't got time for that.
Ain't got time to mess about, have you, Mick?
Ain't got time to bleed.
That looks nice. You might want to bang a couple of fixings into it though. Would you like me to put my camera down and help?
Pass me that lump hammer. There. That's it.
Lump hammer?
You stick it under there for me.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh, you're recording.
More beeping.
Do you want me to put it further under?
No, that's it. That'll do for now. This one, chill.
Hang on.
You've been messing with that.
I messed with it. I was checking it out and messed with it. I
He'd set that. It was all set on the hammer.
Ah, close enough.
This been remained square, I think.
Close enough is not good enough. Let's go and see how Jake's doing. Putting all the rubbish on the floor. Oh, Jake!
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself, mate, not too bad. I mean, this day and age, case the bathroom clean it.
So this week's been a bit different. We've been really busy at the other shop and we haven't had the time to be down here all the time filming like we have previously. So I'm going to have a bit of a catch up. It's Friday evening. See what's been going on. I can see that we've got a sign background there waiting for graphics people to come out and put a 2 wheels only ting up there. So let's go inside and have a look what's going on. Mother's meeting. The bench has been Osmo.
Yeah, alright, and cheers, mate.
And that looks pretty nice now.
Yeah, that's sound.
That's going to be the cafe seating area. That looks pretty smart, to be fair. Cupboard doorway is plastered. That looks pretty smart. DTK on the job. Gonna have to paint that again. I've painted them toilets 17 times. It's been a good earner. What are you doing?
Sorting out all the new lighting, Chief.
What flavour is it?
We've decided for in the container to do some track lighting. We can't quite decide with the shop fitting guys on how to position and where to position all the lights. So we're doing some track lighting, which means that we can put stuff in, take stuff out, move it around dead easy once it's in. So that's our little solution for that problem. We've experimented with all sorts.
For people like me, what is track lighting?
Track lighting. It's just basically it is a
movable.
Track. Yeah, it's a track. Like that. Obviously it's powered. So the copper running through there. And then your lights, which would be something as cool as this, clip into the track, lock into place, and away you go.
Very posh.
Alright there, aren't
It'd be better with a bulb light.
they? Yeah. Just need some GU10s.
Mr. Safety's been in and made the edges of this nice and safe. Look at that, can't hurt your fingers anymore. Lovely job. So, continuing from where we left off, the doors are in. Fabrication guys have finished that all off nicely. Let's have a look. This is going to be my office. So, let's have a gander. Yeah?
Walk through what's going to be the office door and go out in.
Can you turn the light on? Let's have a look. Oh, lights are on. Let's shut my office door. Keep all them like that. Lovely. And let's have a look through here. Oh! We have got a stock room coming together. Jake's been busy building shelves. And looks mint, to be fair. This is where parts and all that sort of stuff are going to be stored, I guess.
And we
Looks
no
pretty
longer
good.
doors on the container.
Yeah, oh yeah. Container doors are off.
I nearly did the bashing thing.
Yeah,
Can't hear anything now.
just do it while you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so brilliant, thank you. So that is a stock room coming together. It's pretty big, to be fair, compared to what we've got now.
Yeah, it should give us loads.
Yeah.
Loads of room.
What's going on out here? Here, plastering is done on this wall. So that's going to need whitewashing and then painting. And I mean, that's looking really good. Top job by DTK Plastering there. We've got some handrails here for out in the car park. They're pretty cool. So, workstation, once that's painted, can go against there, and that's obviously the wiring, the power to run down to it. In here, one of the bike repair rooms is coming together. So over here we've got Steve's bench, which this is going to be Steve's room and his little bike repair station, but this is going to be the service counter. So you will walk under that and walk up to here. Steve will be sat here smiling at you. On a service, please, mate.
No chance, fully booked till 2022.
Ah, right, okay.
That's
Thank
actually
you.
what it's like at the minute, but now we've got a bigger workshop. Hopefully that won't be the case in the future.
Nice little array of power and data there for him, so he can hide on his mobile phone, be able to charge it and run internet to it. And I've got to mention this for Jake because he's very proud of it. He showed me earlier.
What's that?
The little guttering job.
Oh, yeah. You like doing that?
The data cable guttering job. So, yeah. That little bit of downspout there and plumbing work is actually just routing for data cable. Looks pretty snazzy, to be fair.
Not actually drain pipe lead, just to clarify.
Sorry, it's
40mm push fit waste. 40mm push fit waste.
So, anyway, in other news, landlord has made that look less falling to bits. Well, I looked up and thought I was going to say better, but then I assessed the situation.
Still looks rubbish.
Yeah, there's less flaky bits. Yeah, so we'll get that sealed up and less scary to stand under. Looking out from Steve's workstation into the rest of the workshop. So that is actually going to be where that station sits. This workstation is going to go over on that wall once it's painted. And this here, we've got coming together, is going to be a big centre island with sort of, I would imagine, wheel truing jigs, bearing presses, tools that are shared between all the technicians. And then obviously we've got all the cabling up there running round.
That's pre-suspended ceiling.
Yeah, so that is all temporary because there's a suspended ceiling going in at the height of sort of bottom of the container there. So it'll have a nicely finished, which is why we've only painted half of that wall as well. We haven't just done a rubbish job. I've already seen. Yeah, how posh it is. Yeah. Obviously we've got a snazzy little data tower here and power tower into the island in the workshop. And now we'll go over and have a look at what Nick's waving at me, which are snazzy tools that I never had. All fitted into the drawers, look at that. You filed those ones in there?
Filed them ones. That was hard for that state of that drawer. That's old junk.
Yeah, that's just old junk.
It's only a temporary.
So, tools.
Tools, that looks alright. Completely not a mess, but we've actually got a plumbed in water heater. Just not turned the water on yet.
I won't tell you he did that because he doesn't want any more work. But thank you very much for your help.
Oh, could have tidied up after.
Nice bit of copper running up there into a bit of flexi all the way around. Woo! Piped up to the max. Lovely job. So we've got water on these taps now?
Nah.
Ah, right, brilliant. It's very anticlimactic.
Bit disappointing,
Yeah.
really, isn't it?
But there you go,
Yeah.
we'll get there. No, I've mentioned it a couple of times, but this is proper snazzy. I like this little...
It's proper expensive as well.
Yeah, it's cool. White's definitely a good colour for the workshop. It'll be like... It'll be black within hours. And we got another new door out here.
Oh, yeah, we have actually.
We've got a clear car park. It's nice.
Not really that exciting.
And we've got another new security door on the back of the building. Lovely job. So replace that. It was a fire door, but we've obviously put a proper security door in there now, so it can be used as an entry and exit point to the workshop for staff. Let's have a little walk through. Looking rather
now I've
cool.
had a toy.
Really cool. This one's going to be a changing room, probably already mentioned. As we get up here, bike displays, counter. Seating. Bus, there's not really a lot changed in here, I don't think. We've had a new sink actually. We had a new sink because the one that we did have didn't comply with regulations for health and safety, but we're all about that, so we've replaced that for a new one. So, lovely job.
Well folks, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you all like what we had going on. Decent progress this week. We're only about 2.5 weeks away from the 4th of May, our opening day. So big push for the next 2 weeks to try and really make sure that we get this place somewhere near operational by that important date. So thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Like and subscribe.
And make sure you like, subscribe.
Yes, Pete.
Go.
This week is sponsored by Osmo. All your perfect for all your wood treatment needs. Make old crap look new. Great stuff. Bloody expensive, but really good. Thanks, Osmo.
It shouldn't be expensive if you're sponsored, so.
Oh,
You just.
yeah. It's expensive if you're buying it. We got it for free.
Oh, alright. There we go.
You recording?
Yeah.
Okay.